Have you ever seen Promised Neverland's thumbnail and thought, well, this looks like a knockoff version of Peter Pan, and this looks like it's designed for little kids? Well, if you have, you're the same as me. Oh, what's going on, guys? It's Attack on Anime here, back with another one, and today I want to tell you all why I think Promised Neverland is so good. So there is going to be some spoilers at some point throughout this video. I'll warn you when they're going to come if you haven't seen The Promised Neverland yet. But I'll tell you then just to click off the video in case you plan to watch it. But I think Promised Neverland is one of the, if not one of the best, to be honest, psychological kind of, well, what do you call it? It's not a shonen, but psychological genre animes that I have seen today. And probably one of my favourites is Classroom of the Elite, just to get a feel for other psychological shows I watched. I mean, I haven't watched things like Psycho Pass and Mob Psycho 100 or whatever it's called, so just bear that in mind. But I remember when I first saw Promised Neverland and I thought, this looks like it's just going to be so bad. It's probably designed for, like, as I said, little children. And my friend, who I mentioned in my previous video, screen shared me the first episode on Discord as he was playing it, and I was actually hooked. The first episode alone is so good. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, just watch the first episode alone, and if you're not hooked from that, then I don't know. It does get better, to be fair, after the first episode. The first episode isn't the best, but it gets, every single episode throughout the series gets better and better, up to maybe the last episode, you could say, but even then, the last episode's good. However, I must say, Season 2, I'd say, is a bit of a disappointment in comparison to Season 1, so I'm just going to focus mainly on Season 1 so far, since I think it is absolutely amazing. Now, to start off with, like, Episode 1, you're brought into this whole concept of, you think it's going to be, well, spoilers, by the way, guys, so if you haven't seen it, I'd click off now, but you watch Episode 1 thinking that, oh, this is a nice, like, slice of life kind of anime, and then by the end of the first episode, you instantly see somebody getting fucking killed by one of the demons, like, as you know, they're gonna get eaten, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then, as you progress through the series, you find out that they're being harvested for their brains, and it's like, this anime looks like it's designed for little kids, and yet there's fucking demons harvesting children for their brains. Like, you're already like, holy shit, this is psychotic. But the level of, like, the story and the characters in Promised Neverland are so good. Like, Norman, Ray, and Emma are, well, I'd say Norman and Ray are more interesting than Emma personally, since Emma is, you know, Norman, Ray, and Emma, said spoilers if you haven't seen it, are all meant to be three of the smartest children in the entire farm. And Emma is a bit more standard compared to Norman and Ray, whereas Ray is such an interesting character since, spoilers again, you find out later on that he's working, well, technically with the mother of the house to basically help harvest children. But then you find, and then Norman finds out, and then you're like, holy shit, this is Giga Brain, because of the way Norman actually finds out it's Ray, by, like, you know, a huge long kind of process. And that whole, like, episode or two, however it was, when Norman basically sets up that trap like a bait, telling Ray where he's gonna hide, like, a rope or something to escape, and then he lies to Ray, and then Ray tells the mother, and it's like, it's just fucking genius. And that whole bit was absolutely crazy. And then when you find out the Ray's actually double-crossing the mother to help everyone escape, it's like, holy shit, like, it was so good. And I still like Emma as a character because, you know, she's kind of the leader figure, the staple of the series. But Norman and Ray's characters are so interesting, as especially as they're meant to be, like, 12-year-old kids, 12-year-old kids, and they're so fucking intelligent, and they're like giga brain, galaxy brain fucking moves that are going on. Like, fucking Hikaru, even though he's a chess master, would be fucking impressed in terms of the level of strategy going on in The Promised Neverland is just absolutely unbelievable. And then just when you think you know exactly what's going to happen, shit gets even more crazy. Like, towards the end of Season 1, when you find out Ray's mum is actually the mother of the farm, and it's like, what the fuck is happening here? And obviously you kind of know the premise that they are eventually going to escape in The Promised Neverland by the end of Season 1. You kind of get that vibe that it's going to happen. So it's a little underwhelming when it does, but it's still cool that the way they do escape. But then again, I really like the fact in The Promised Neverland that well, like comparing to other series, they actually aren't really afraid to kind of kill off one of the main characters. Like when, as I said, spoilers again, when Norman dies. Well, to be fair, we don't actually 100% know he dies. I don't believe he's dead yet, if you guys are keeping up with season 2, but it seems he's dead. However, he's like, you get to literally see him, well, at least get taken outside of the farm to presume he's dead. Yet he was one of the main characters in the series, along with Ray and Emma, as I said. And they're on the front cover as well of the, or the thumbnail, if you like, of the Promised Neverland. And so they killed him off, and that was like a huge, like, kind of moment, like a crazy moment in the series. It's like, wow, I can't believe they've actually killed off main character. That'd be like killing off fucking Sasuke and Naruto, or, I don't know, I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z, but, you know, like killing off one of the fucking main characters pretty much anyways. But, even like later on in the series when they escape, you think they're going to take everyone to escape and it's going to be a bit boring and like, oh, we kind of saw that coming, but they don't. They only escape with like half the kids. They leave the ones who are under 6 behind. It's like genius. And then you also find out who Paul was such an intriguing character as a young little child, but yeah, he's already aware of what's going on. And when you know, the mother even finds out that they're plotting to escape, it's so captivating to watch. And as I said, if you haven't watched it yet and you're still watching now, well, you've had a lot spoiled to you, to be honest, but still, just go and watch it. It's so fucking good. Like, when they add in the another mother into the house, well, kind of like a helper, if you know what I mean, and she's kind of meddling in between, like there's so much going on there. And then when the mother finds out Ray's double-crossing her, and when the mother completely finds out and, you know, hijacks all their stuff, and Norman actually dies and he doesn't manage to escape, well, we believe he's dead, as I said. And then when Emma's pretending to be depressed but actually communicating to Ray, it's genius. Like, it's such a good watch. And even the way they're trying to, you know, deceive the mother, like by playing hide and seek to actually train all of the kids up to be able to like run away and escape properly. It's so entertaining, honestly, which is why I'd say it's probably one of the best, if not, in my opinion, the best psychological anime that's out there at the moment. And if you guys haven't given it a watch, I suggest that you do so. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you haven't watched Promised Neverland yet, hopefully this video has kind of hyped you up enough to decide to go and watch it. And if you have watched it, I want to hear what you guys think about the series and why you like it so much. And also, if any of you watch season 2, just want to hear your thoughts on season 2, since in my opinion, I think season 2 is a little, I feel like it's a bit boring in comparison to season 1. Like, it's kind of gone off course of what the series was meant to be, I think. But I want to hear what you guys think down in the comments, and feel free to like and subscribe and do whatever you want. But it has been Attack on Anime, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.